WWE. This company's got a damn problem, Brian. They worry about AEW so much. Anytime they could ever try to hit them, they're definitely going to jump in and try to do it. The story today's update of WWE trying to poke the bear. World's End. That's the show, right?
World's End, yes, in Orlando.
In Orlando. What day is it? What day is that show on, Brian?
That is December 28th.
December 28th. AEW is having the show in Orlando. WWE decides to book a show on the same day right down the street. Is this a coincidence, Brian, or what's going on here?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't know, bro, but that house show might have more people, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, dog. You know what I'm saying, bro? This is what Triple H told me. You know what I'm saying? He said we had to make the show on that date and time because that's the only one that fit the schedule.
Big Om.
Well, I'm glad the paycheck hit, Brian.
Appreciate you, my dog.
But
he cashed out.
Here's the thing, right? It's not out of the realm of possibility. It's not unordinary for WWE to run a show on December 28th, the same day as AEW World's End, one of AEW's biggest pay-per-views, as Tony Khan would tell you, which showcases stars live from TBS at Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Blah 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 blah. I got into my Tony Khan mode real quick, but no. In all seriousness, it's not unordinary for them to have this show. What is more than just a coincidence is the fact that they're having it in Orlando. Like, that is strategic. That is planned. Like, and you can deny that all you want. The reality is that WWE, AEW, they're both competing with each other for market space. They're both competing with each other in the perception war. And regardless of how much bigger WWE is than AEW, they are always going to try when they can to assert that dominance, to kind of, every now and then just prove like, hey, no matter what, we are the top dog. We are the market, dominator in this field. Now, what do I personally think of this? I mean, it's no different than what WWE has been doing with AEW over the past number of years, and this is not inherently a negative. It is just the way this works, kind of, with them. Like, why did NXT go to USA right when AEW launched? It was in order to, they did get whooped too, but it was in order to compete with them. Why has WWE been running, like NXT PLEs up with AEW pay-per-views? In order to hinder their business. It's like a thing. It's something that's kind of been done. Same reason they released those whack like fast nationals that no one really should believe, but people end up doing because aggregator accounts like Jobber, I'm not going to say their name, but in all seriousness, I think does it come across as petty? Sure, but they're going to do it. And the question that the fans are going to have to answer is, would you rather go and pay like, a few $100s to go to a WWE house show where you're going to get to maybe see some of the biggest stars in WWE, but they're not really going to do anything? Or do you want to go to a pay-per-view that is going to slap, that is going to have good matches on it for probably significantly less price, if we're being honest?
Come on, Big Om. You know better than that. WWE is going to have The Rock at this house show. No, they're going to have The Undertaker at this house show. You're going to see a special appearance from Stone Cold Steve Austin. They're going to sell this thing like a golden pay-per-view to try to draw people away from that AEW show, and they might still keep that ticket price low. So I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think this is going to be a normal house show.
You think they turned it into like a special, like, you remember how they used to like make those house shows into like PLEs, the Shield reunion, Beast in the East type thing?
Yep. They're going to be like, yeah, we just decided to return the house show specials that we're going to put on Peacock now. And this is going to be the one. And it's going to have Stone Cold Steve Austin on it. They're going to go crazy to try to hurt World's End as much as they can. It's just this company, man.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, it's just business. You know what I mean? It's just business.
It's not business. It's predatory actions.
No,
This is what Vince McMahon used to do to the territories back in the day. Do everything you can to hurt them and shut them down. But why?
This is competition, bro. But nah, I don't think this is to hurt them and shut them down, bro. I just think it was flat out a coincidence, dog. Bro, at the end of the day, bro, it's like live tours, bro. I know Omer said nothing happens. Actually, a lot more happens at a house tour than what we get on live TV, bro.
What happens at a house tour,
bro? There's actually better matches at a house tour.
Yeah, they're fun. They're more fun.
It's more like fun. They're like let off the loose. They're not on a. What's the word?
On a leash.
On a leash, yes. They're not on a leash the whole time, so they get to do more stuff. You see a lot more broken tables in house shows.
But it's no storyline progression, though.
100%.
I think that's what's important.
I mean, if you watch WWE, essentially that's what you are looking for, like what Kenny said, storyline progression. But I mean, I think it is a fun show to go to. Me personally, whatever y'all decide to go, which is AEW, obviously, I'll be at the AEW show. You know what I'm saying? But
no, that'd be funny if Kenny and I end up going to the AEW show and Brian's like, "Listen, man,
let's go down the street here, y'all.
I gotta go."
Nah, but what I might do is, bro, I'm gonna check out that AEW show. If I feel like the match is just garbage, bro, I'm gonna just walk out and go to the WWE show down the street, bro. I mean, hey, bro, it's good to have options. You know what I'm saying? So
the interesting thing, though, is like I think the question is like this WWE show. Did they release the time of it yet? Because sometimes they do run like matinees, which are like during the day.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's gonna be a night show, 100%. Usually when it's on the East Coast, like New York. Like New York, they always run it at 8 o'clock in Madison Square Garden. Like it's gonna be ran at 8.
But I mean, what do y'all think though? Because I think this is actually pretty good for both companies. Because the WWE people, they are going to get a really good show, I'm sure, at this house show. But this is going to have to make AEW really bring it at World's End. Because when we went last year, the show wasn't too hot. So this year, I think they're going to have to book it strong to actually, since they know WWE is going to be down the street.
Last year, though. Oh, go ahead, Omer.
I was just gonna say, I mean, I get that. I do think though we're kind of at a point, right, with WWE and AEW where WWE like is like the market dominator and it's like not even close, right? And I'm not talking about like from a quality, like we can debate quality and all that kind of stuff
100%.
at a different time, but like we're just talking about business, right? And how like they're just a bigger company. There's only so much that AEW can do. And like I think one thing that kind of gets lost in this AEW WWE discourse is like AEW was great back in 2021. I think it's great now. I think they've gotten back to like what made them really good. But like in 2021, they were great, but that wasn't the reason why they were in some weeks beating Raw in the key demo. That wasn't the reason why they were looked at as like dangerous competition at the time. It was, and then the perception was there by fans. A lot of it was also because WWE was garbage. Like 2019, 2020, 2021 were some of the worst booked years in WWE history under Vince McMahon. So,
don't throw Vince McMahon's name in there. Come on, man. It was his team, Vince McMahon's team.
Okay, it was his team that he led, that he had all say over. But a large part of what made AEW like kind of the default like hot brand at the time, in addition to being new and fun and exciting, was like the fans who were like disgruntled with WWE. When WWE got back to just semi-competent booking under Triple H, it changed a lot, because now it's like, okay, well, we have WWE, it has like the production value, which has the perception, which is like the market dominator, right? It's like I don't know, like for example, right? Let's say like you got a McDonald's, you got Shake Shack, right? Shake Shack might be giving out better burgers for a while, but if that McDonald's gets like a new like look, a new logo, a new like whatever, right? If it freshens up, then you're gonna see a lot more people go to McDonald's rather than Shake Shack. It's just kind of how it is when you're like the market leader.
True.
Fair. But guys, do you have any more thoughts to this before we go on ahead and get up out of here?
I do. I mean, I was going to try to let y'all ride it out, but I think WWE is definitely trying to attack AEW and get rid of them because they got to pay their wrestlers more money while AEW is in business. That negotiation between the two, I think that's really why WWE keeps attacking them, because they want to get them up out of here. But that's all I got to say about that.
Well, fellas, y'all going nowhere first. You know what I'm saying? We going to catch her and they ain't going nowhere. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to kiss that ring. Deuces.